Will we see a $150,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year? And what altcoins look prime for takeoff once the market finally turns around? This is our Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to know when I drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, altcoinbuzzio, and as always, it's not financial advice, and wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Bitcoin traded under $60,000 this morning after the United States inflation outlook worsened. The mood appeared to worsen as Jerome Powell, chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve, gave a speech on the economy and monetary policy at an event in Portugal. He explained that the Fed needed more convincing that conditions were right to lower interest rates, a key move being watched by crypto and risk asset bulls. He said, "We just want to understand that the levels we're seeing are a true reading on what's actually happening with the underlying inflation." Markets then slightly lessened the odds of a rate cut coming at the September meeting of the Fed's Federal Open Market Committee, or FOMC, with these still standing at around 65% at the time of writing. While markets are expecting 2 rate cuts this year, the Fed's latest guidance says 1 cut is coming and the next few months are crucial. However, Fundstrat CEO Tommy Lee still believes Bitcoin can hit 150K by the end of the year.
Tom Lee's going to be absolutely right about the 5,500. Why is he still saying 150 for Bitcoin? Why do that? Why not just focus on stock? Don't stick your neck out, because it was falling below 60,000. Now it's back to almost 63,000. So that 6 trillion we just talked about, that sort of plays into your Bitcoin thesis.
That's right. Bitcoin's probably suffering from the Mt. Gox, starting distributions in July. That was a huge overhang for many years. But if I was invested in crypto knowing that one of the biggest overhangs is going to disappear in July, I think it's a reason to actually expect a pretty sharp rebound in the second half. So I think 150 is still within.
It's already July 1st, so so you're not taking that off the table. That's still a possibility.
That's right. And one thing to keep in mind, Bitcoin makes most of its gains with 10 days every year. If you take out the 10 best days in a single year, Bitcoin actually has negative returns.
And Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz believes that no matter who wins the election, we'll be getting crypto legislation.
And I do fundamentally believe crypto should be bipartisan and needs to be bipartisan. We can't have one party that likes us and the other party that doesn't. And I would tell you that most Democrats, outside of Elizabeth Warren and a small group of people, are pretty pro-innovation and pro-crypto. And so it's been unbelievably frustrating. That said, that's all shifting. And you can listen, no matter who wins the next election, we're going to get positive crypto legislation. I know that.
Right now, it's looking like we're going to get the Ethereum ETFs probably by the end of the month. But even if that doesn't happen, we could see a situation where Bitcoin stagnates and then Ethereum shines. Ether has underperformed relative to Bitcoin for over a year, with Bitcoin posting market-leading gains, bolstered by over $14 billion in inflows to its spot ETFs in 2024. K33 research analysts Vettel Lund and David Zimmerman said it's reasonable to expect the price of ETH to stumble immediately following the launch of its ETFs, but noted that much like what happened with Bitcoin, inflows to the spot funds would likely bolster ETH's price. ETFs are a solid catalyst for relative ETH strength as the summer progresses and flows accumulate, and we firmly view current ETH BTC prices as a bargain for the patient trader. The analyst said the market still stubbornly disagrees with their position, pointing to Ether futures trading at a relative discount to Bitcoin futures and the price of ETH relative to the price of Bitcoin. For the past 12 months, ETH's value has been charting a steady decline compared to Bitcoin, falling to a yearly low of 0.045 on May 24th. Despite this, Lund and Zimmerman said Ether futures open interest was relentless, showing that many traders are taking on high amounts of leverage to bet on ETH's potential price action heading into the launch of the ETFs. Could Avalanche be getting an ETF soon as well? Altcoin Daily shared on X Coinbase to launch CFTC-regulated futures for 5 altcoins starting on July 15th. Chainlink, Polkadot, Stellar, Avalanche, and Shiba Inu. Regulated futures contracts offer investors enhanced transparency, regulatory oversight, risk management capabilities, and a compliant trading environment for its users, aligning with regulatory requirements in the United States. Crypto futures often lead to crypto spot ETFs, and this may be why whales are buying recently. During this time, whale addresses acquired $139 million worth of AVAX in just one day. This buying spree indicates strong interest and confidence among large investors. In addition to the substantial whale activity, AVAX's correlation to Bitcoin remains strong, currently standing at 0.88. A high correlation often suggests that AVAX's price movements will closely follow those of Bitcoin. As Bitcoin continues to rise, it's likely the altcoin will experience similar upward momentum. Another altcoin to bet on in this crypto market is Injective. I think Injective is going to come back in a big way. Injective is up 4,345% from its all-time low and has advanced 481% alone in the last year. This year, they've mastered their tokenomics and have been expanding into new sectors. First, they recently got into gaming with the new Dega integration. Dega will enable builders to rapidly design and publish games using Injective's groundbreaking infrastructure. They've also gotten into RWAs, a big sector this bull run. Injective said that real-world assets bridge the gap between traditional finance and crypto, driving forward the future of Web3 finance. Tokenizing RWAs allows assets like commodities, treasuries, and real estate to be issued on blockchains. This increases accessibility, liquidity, and trading efficiency. Injective sees the long-term potential and criticality of RWAs in the global financial arena. With this guiding vision, Injective has placed itself at the forefront of the effort, providing a secure, compliant environment for those digital assets to truly thrive. With that, Helix, a major exchange powered by Injective, has recently listed various RWAs such as PYUSD, tokenized yen, and perpetual pairs for gold, silver, euros, and more. And just yesterday, Injective announced IoTex is now integrated with Injective, enabling the seamless transfer of IoTex assets to Injective. This in turn allows for novel deepen applications, use cases, and assets to enter the Injective ecosystem via a diverse array of dApps built on Injective. And lastly, every month, more and more INJ tokens are being burned. All tokens are already in circulation, so there's no more unlocks, and additionally, a large portion of INJ is staked, making Injective primed when the market turns around. The blockchain firm OpenLedger raised $8 million in seed funding in a round led by Polychain Capital and Borderless Capital. OpenLedger builds permissionless and data-focused infrastructure for artificial intelligence development. The firm will use its seed financing to grow its team and bolster its data pipeline infrastructure that OpenLedger intends to launch on mainnet in the next quarter. OpenLedger says data only increases in its relevance as AI becomes more prominent by the day. We felt that there was a void waiting to be addressed in the space of data and decentralization, and we see that it's a crucial bridge that will spell the difference between good and best AI models. And it's one of the greatest driving factors for us to conceptualize and create OpenLedger. An altcoin that's showing a lot of strength is Toncoin, and it's 800% up from its all-time lows. The Ton ecosystem is seeing robust growth across various sectors. It's gained tremendous popularity in a short amount of time and has evolved quickly into one of the biggest players in decentralized finance. Data from DeFi Llama shows the network's total value locked in the ecosystem has jumped by 70% in the last 30 days to over 1.13 billion. Most dApps in Ton's ecosystem have seen robust activity in the past 30 days. DDoS TVL has soared by over 300% to almost $375 million, while StoneFi, Ton Stakers, Bemo, and Stakey have jumped by over 30%. Toncoin has also become a popular token to stake. Data by Staking Rewards shows that its staking market cap has risen to $4.7 billion, making it the 9th most staked token in the industry. The Toncoin price has also soared as investors cheer the performance of the tap-to-earn ecosystem. Notcoin, the only publicly traded tap-to-earn platform, has reached a market cap of over $1.4 billion. TapSwap, another fast-growing game, has reached over 60 million users from around the world. And Hamster Combat has become the fastest-growing game in the industry with over 200 million users. Other tap-to-earn platforms like AvaCoin, Dotcoin, and YesCoin are also seeing robust growth because of their ease of use and the potential for big rewards after their airdrop. Ultimately, all these tap-to-earn networks will launch their airdrop on the Ton blockchain, which will lead to more activity.